Knowledge workspace. Ever wondered why some people seem to get so much done in a day while others struggle to tick off even a few tasks from their to-do lists? It's all about the value of time. Time, the one resource that once spent, we can never get back. It's more precious than gold, more valuable than the rarest gem. In our lives, time plays a pivotal role. Every tick of the clock is a moment we'll never experience again, a slice of life that's forever gone. It's these moments that, when used effectively, can lead to increased productivity and a better quality of life. Effective time management is the art of understanding the value of each moment and using it wisely. It's about prioritizing tasks, setting goals, and making the most out of every second of every day. The key to unlocking the secret of these super productive individuals lies in effective time management. Before we get into understanding time management, please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you. So, what exactly is time management and why is it so crucial? Well, time management is the process of organizing and planning how to divide your time between specific activities. It's about making the best use of your time to accomplish tasks, meet deadlines, and achieve goals. It's not about being busy all the time. Rather, it's about working smarter, not harder. In our personal lives, time management can help us achieve a better quality of life. It allows us to make space for the things we love, whether that's spending time with family, pursuing a hobby, or simply taking a moment to relax and recharge. When we manage our time effectively, we're less likely to feel rushed or stressed, and more likely to feel calm, in control, and satisfied with our lives. In the professional world, time management takes on even greater importance. It's the key to productivity, efficiency, and ultimately, success. With good time management, you can take on more responsibilities, improve your performance, and advance your career. It's a vital skill that employers value highly because it shows that you can prioritize, work efficiently, and be productive. But time management is not just about work, it's also about balance. It's about making sure that we're not just working all the time, but also taking care of our physical and mental health, maintaining our relationships, and enjoying our lives. It's about finding that sweet spot between productivity and relaxation, between achievement and enjoyment. Time management can also play a crucial role in reducing stress. When we're constantly rushing to meet deadlines or feeling overwhelmed by our to-do lists, it's easy to feel stressed. But when we manage our time effectively, we can tackle tasks one at a time, meet our deadlines without rushing, and feel more in control of our lives. This can significantly reduce our stress levels and improve our overall well-being. Mastering time management is less about the clock and more about managing yourself. It's about making conscious choices, setting priorities, and taking charge of how you spend your time. It's about deciding what's important to you and making sure you make time for those things. It's a skill that can truly transform your life, both personally and professionally. Now that we understand the significance of time management, what are some techniques that we can employ to manage our time better? Well, let's dive in. One popular method is the Eisenhower box, a simple yet powerful tool to help prioritize tasks. It involves dividing tasks into 4 categories: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. By doing this, you can clearly see what needs your immediate attention and what can be scheduled for later or even delegated. Next up, we have time blocking. This technique involves scheduling specific time slots for different tasks or activities throughout your day. It's like setting appointments with yourself. This method can help you keep distractions at bay and maintain focus on the task at hand. Now, let's talk about a technique that turns conventional wisdom on its head, the Pomodoro technique. Named after a tomato-shaped kitchen timer, this involves working for a set period, say 25 minutes, followed by a short break of about 5 minutes. After 4 such work sessions or Pomodoros, you take a longer break. This method encourages intense focus and prevents burnout. Finally, there's the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle. This rule suggests that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. Identifying and focusing on that 20% can dramatically increase your efficiency and productivity. Now, while we've discussed several techniques, it's important to remember that there's no one-size-fits-all solution. What works wonders for one person might not work as well for another. Experiment with these techniques, mix and match, tweak them to suit your needs. The key is to find a technique that fits your personal style and rhythm. Once you find it, stick to it, refine it, and watch as your productivity soars, your stress levels drop, and you find yourself with more time to do the things you love. Remember, the best time management technique is the one that works best for you. In our tech-driven world, we have an array of tools at our disposal to help manage our time effectively. But which ones to choose? That's the question we'll tackle in this segment. Let's start with the basics: calendars and planners. These age-old tools are not just for noting down birthdays or appointments. They can serve as visual aids for how we allocate our time. By blocking out time for specific tasks, we can ensure we're not overloading our schedule and leaving some room for unexpected events. Now, let's take a step into the digital realm. We have a plethora of time management apps available on our smartphones. These apps can perform a variety of functions, from setting reminders to organizing tasks, and even tracking how much time we spend on each task. Apps like Trello, for instance, allow us to create boards for different projects and tasks, making it easy to visualize our workload. And let's not forget about software specifically designed for time management. These tools can offer a more comprehensive approach. They can analyze our work patterns and provide insights into where our time goes. Some of these software even incorporate project management features, making them ideal for teams. Take, for example, Asana or Monday.com. They not only help you manage your time, but also facilitate collaboration and ensure everyone is on the same page. Whether you're a fan of traditional tools or more tech-savvy, the key is to find what works best for you. Experiment with different tools, see what fits your workflow, and don't be afraid to mix and match. Remember, these tools are here to assist us, not control us. They should be flexible enough to adapt to our changing needs and not rigidly dictate our schedule. With the right tools in hand, managing time could be a breeze. It's all about making these tools work for us, so we can focus on what truly matters: our tasks, our goals, and ultimately, our success. One of the most crucial aspects of time management is prioritization. But how can we effectively prioritize our tasks? Let's delve into this conundrum. Picture your tasks as a stack of bricks. Without any order, it's just a pile of potential. But once you start organizing them based on their importance and urgency, you're building a structure, a foundation for your day, your week, and even your life. Prioritization is about recognizing the value of each task and assigning it a position in your schedule. It's about discerning between what is crucial and what can wait. It's about understanding that not all tasks are created equal, and it's okay to let some of them take the back seat while you focus on the ones that drive you toward your goals. You might be wondering, how can I determine which tasks are more important? That's where techniques like the Eisenhower matrix come into play. Named after President Dwight D. Eisenhower, this simple tool can help you sort your tasks into 4 categories: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and not urgent or important. Urgent and important tasks are your top priorities. These are the tasks that need immediate attention and have a significant impact on your objectives. Important but not urgent tasks are also crucial, but they can be scheduled for a later time. These are often the tasks that contribute to your long-term goals and personal growth. Urgent but not important tasks are the ones that demand your attention but don't necessarily contribute to your goals. These tasks can often be delegated to others. Finally, tasks that are neither urgent nor important are the ones you might want to consider dropping. They are the tasks that don't add significant value to your life or work. Remember, prioritizing tasks is not about doing more things. It's about doing the right things. It's about making strategic decisions that push you forward. It's about building that structure brick by brick until you've created a robust and efficient schedule that works for you. Prioritizing tasks is not about doing more things, it's about doing the right things. Ever found yourself overwhelmed with tasks because you just couldn't say no? Let's talk about the power of saying no. We all know it's not easy to decline a request, especially when it comes from a colleague, a superior, or even a loved one. But it's crucial to remember that your time is a finite resource. You only have 24 hours in a day, and you need to use that time wisely. When you say yes to everything, you are essentially saying no to something else that might be more important or valuable to you. You might be wondering, how does saying no align with effective time management? Well, it's all about setting boundaries and prioritizing your tasks. When you are assertive and stand your ground, you take control of your time. You decide what deserves your attention and what doesn't. By doing this, you ensure that you're dedicating your time and energy to tasks that align with your values and priorities. It's important to note that saying no doesn't mean you're being selfish or unhelpful. On the contrary, it means you're being responsible with your time and energy. You're ensuring that you can give your best to the tasks that matter most to you instead of spreading yourself too thin by trying to do everything. Remember, assertiveness is not about being aggressive, it's about being respectful, both to yourself and to others. It's about communicating your needs clearly and effectively. When you say no, explain your reasons honestly. People will usually understand and respect your decision. Of course, there will be times when you'll have to make compromises, but even then, make sure that you're not compromising your well-being or your values. You have the right to protect your time, your energy, and your peace of mind. In conclusion, saying no is more than just a response. It's a powerful tool in your time management arsenal. It's a statement that you value your time and you're not afraid to protect it. Learning to say no is a powerful skill in managing your time and maintaining your sanity. Let's quickly recap what we've learned about effective time management. Our journey began with understanding the immense value of time. We've seen how each tick of the clock is a non-renewable resource, how each moment that passes is a moment that we'll never get back. This realization is the first step towards effective time management, recognizing that time is a precious commodity that we must strive to use wisely. Then we delved into the concept of time management itself. We explored how it's not just about squeezing as many tasks as we can into our day, but rather about making conscious decisions on what to focus on and when. It's about organizing and planning how much time to spend on specific activities, thereby increasing efficiency and productivity. Next, we discussed various techniques to manage our time more effectively. We explored the Eisenhower matrix, which helps us distinguish between what's urgent and what's important, enabling us to prioritize tasks effectively. We also touched upon time blocking, a method where we set aside specific time slots for different activities, preventing distractions and keeping us focused on one task at a time. We also looked at some time management tools that can help us keep track of our tasks and deadlines. From digital calendars and project management apps to traditional planners and to-do lists, we learned that the key is to find a system that works for us individually. These tools not only help us to plan and organize our time, but also provide a visual representation of our schedule, making it easier to stick to our plans and avoid procrastination. Then we examined the art of prioritization. We discovered that not all tasks are created equal and that we must be able to identify which tasks are truly significant and require our immediate attention. We learned about the Pareto principle, or the 80-20 rule, which states that 80% of the results come from 20% of the efforts. By identifying and focusing on these high-impact tasks, we can achieve more with less effort. Finally, we discussed the power of saying no. It's easy to fall into the trap of taking on too many responsibilities, but we must remember that our time and energy are finite. By learning to say no to tasks that aren't aligned with our goals or that don't bring value to our lives, we can ensure that we're spending our time on things that truly matter. And there we have it. From understanding the value of time to mastering the art of saying no, we've covered a lot of ground. But remember, knowing these techniques is just the first step. The real magic happens when we start applying them in our lives. Effective time management isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a journey of self-discovery, of understanding our own rhythms and work patterns, and of constantly tweaking and refining our systems until we find what works best for us. It's about creating a life that's not just busy but also productive and fulfilling. Remember, time is a non-renewable resource. Use it wisely, manage it effectively, and watch as your productivity soars and your stress levels plummet. Until next time, keep managing your time like a pro. Knowledge Workspace.